Immediately after the storm, we saw the absolute devastation. The floodwaters receding, people walking around, deer in the headlight. We weren't impacted like others, so we just wanted to do what we could. Even if it was just a matter of, what do you need? The immediate needs were information. People didn't know who to turn to. They lost power, they lost internet. Cell phones only last so long. I have no food. Where do I stay? My house is still got 2, 3, 4 feet of water in it.
There was quite a few different organizations coming together. So originally I was working with this hurricane relief site where we distributed supplies, food. I said, well, how are we going to organize this? How are we reaching out outside of our own community? I set them up a Facebook page and started networking. The page now has, I think, well over 1,600 people participating.
Someone said, there's a woman that needs to get ripped out. I want to say she was in her 80s. She was our very first home that we worked on. There were a dozen or so of us that showed up on a Saturday morning, and we just took a hammer to the wall and we just started breaking up the wall, and we really had no experience, but we stayed with it.
And it's really been neighbors helping neighbors through this whole process. Churches, small businesses, community members, forming organizations to help their neighbors. Vision was able to organize 400 community folks. We ripped out 100 homes and we're helping rebuild 30 homes.
Friends of Long Island came about via Vision Long Island. There's a gap of communication and coordination between the grassroots groups, the national groups and organizations. So Friends of Long Island will bridge that gap. It's very important that the money coming down from the federal assistance goes directly to communities.
These volunteers who have worked every Saturday for 6 months have been invaluable.
We've taken a group of complete strangers, and every week they come out, and it's neighbor helping neighbor.
To rebuild a village takes a whole village, and it takes a lot of people that care.
In one of those homes where we just gutted this weekend, we just received an email stating, "Thank you so much. I feel like I can finally move on."
The local communities and these organizations prove that things get done at the local level.